Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the 5 reasons private practices fail. I would say probably, obviously, the number one reason is not knowing how to get referrals. Marketing sounds awful to most therapists, so some don't learn to do it and some don't do it at all. And I'd really love to reframe that for us. So marketing is letting people know what you provide. Marketing is giving people the opportunity to see if you're what they're looking for. So if your ideal clients can't find you, you both lose out. In fact, I would say marketing your practice is more important for your potential clients than it is for you. They're out there, they need help, and if they can't find you, they may put therapy off for longer, or they may see a therapist who doesn't love working with them as much as you would, or might not be as competent in working with them as you would. They might land with a therapist who just doesn't get them. Now, some of you may integrate all the marketing messages that you've learned or heard, and you really throw yourself into marketing. And what I've found is that doing too many things is another marketing blunder. You can't do all the strategies well. And I'd so much rather you go deep on very few marketing strategies instead of spreading yourself too thin. And it's why the Abundance Party, we have a very robust marketing fundamentals e-course. It covers the top marketing strategies, how to assess whether each one is for you so that you can be choosy and not do things you're hating. It'll give you best practices for each strategy, the common blocks I see with each one, and the top strategy-based resources, and also action plans for each strategy you choose. And that way, if you're going to choose a strategy and really commit to it, you know how to do it right. Now, the second reason private practices fail is not knowing how to get interested clients in the door. So I'm guessing a number of you have gotten a call from a potential client and acted all like stumbly and weird. Or the client said they wanted to use an insurance company you're not contracted with, and you don't know how to assess if that was just a preference or if it's a non-negotiable for them. Or you just let the phone go to voicemail because you don't feel confident with how to answer it. And so the client calls the second person on their list and you miss out on working together. Now, not knowing how to smoothly onboard a potential client really reduces that person's trust in you. It's not fair. You can be the most competent therapist in the whole world, but if you sound like you don't know what you're doing, you kind of leave them with that impression. So the third is then not knowing how to retain clients, right? Communicating your office policies, collecting money they owe without a ton of awkwardness, or collecting it at all, right? Knowing what to say around all the business stuff. Even if your clinical relationship is super strong, bungling a business conversation with clients can seriously impact whether they keep coming. So keeping it really smooth, easy, and confidence building is what the What to Say When scripts and templates for counselors and private practice e-course is all about. And that's also in the Abundance Party site. There are over 60 scripts and templates to help you get clients through the door, talk about the business stuff with grace, including templates showing you how to collaborate with doctors, what emails to send with people you want to network with. Basically, if it's a business-based conversation that can be had in your practice, it's in there. So the fourth reason private practices fail is not having solid business practices to begin with. So maybe you didn't create the structure for your practice, so you're kind of like all over the place with money or hours. Or maybe the structure you created when you had 5 clients no longer works now that you have 25. So we've got your back. I'm a systems fiend. I really love to talk about ways to streamline practices so that you have more time for the clinical work you love and the off-work time that you love. So I'll be doing that in spades and trainings, as well as the one-on-one consulting and conversations in the private Facebook group offered exclusively to the Abundance Party members. The next course that's going to be available in there is actually all about streamlining and scaling your business. So the fifth one is not having support and guidance. You don't have to have paid support. I definitely don't want to make people feel like they have to pay money for support, but you do need good help, and it needs to be solid support. So that does not mean a former supervisor who keeps telling you a private pay practice isn't possible in this town. It's not your therapist who's been in private practice for 25 years and said she didn't ever have to market. You need people who are in it with you. You need people like me who've been there and know practice building inside and out. I've built practices in 3 states. I've also had 2 maternity leaves, and I've consulted with over 1,000 therapists all over the world. I literally dream about practice building, and I'm on your side. I want therapists to succeed in private practice. So I built this membership, the Abundance Party, around what I see clinicians need, and you can afford it. It's seriously the cost of 1 copay per month. I priced it so it can be a no-brainer for you to get the help you need so you can have the practice you want. So you can check out all the details, and you can hop in at abundanceparty.com. It's really abundanceparty.com, but I like to fancy it up. I'd love to have you in there. It's $29 a month, and the price goes up August 19th. So if you get in sooner, you can lock in a lower monthly rate. Thanks.